turned right away. If you need help completing your paperwork, contact your county Human Services Department. Don't risk a gap in your health coverage. Learn more at keepcocovered.com.
Altitude Sports Radio. This is the Colorado Rapids postgame show on the Altitude Radio Network.
Colorado Rapids brought to you by American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Welcome to your Rapids postgame show along with Mark Springer, Mark Bertinelli, coming to you live from the MLS Tonight studios here in Mile High City. As tonight, the Rapids and the Timbers play to a scoreless draw in the second half of the game that was postponed on July the 4th. So the Rapids get a point in this one with the 0-0 draw. The two other finals in MLS right now, FC Cincinnati beat the New York Red Bulls 2-1. They got a stoppage time winner, did Cincinnati. The New England Revolution with a 2-1 victor over Atlanta United. The Chicago Fire currently have a 2-0 lead over Montreal. The Houston Dynamo, who will be in town on Saturday to face Rapids, trail Minnesota 2-0 there at Shell Energy Stadium. The Philadelphia Union on top of Nashville 1-0 in minute number 61. In minute number 65, Sporting KC has a 2-1 advantage over Real Salt Lake. And later tonight, LAFC hosts St. Louis City. The Quakes take on the Sounders in San Jose, and the Vancouver Whitecaps face Austin FC. In our game, the Rapids and Timbers, scoreless draw this evening at Dick's Sporting Park, 0-0 between the two teams. We'll continue with your Rapids post-game show after a break right here on the Altitude Radio Network.
Colorado Rapids Soccer on the Altitude Radio Network.
If you have Health First Colorado, Colorado's Medicaid program, or Child Health Plan Plus, also known as CHIP, eligibility reviews are resuming. Have you changed your phone number or email address in the last 3 years? Have you moved? It's important we're able to reach you. Go to keepcocovered.com to learn how to update your contact information. Get notified when it's your time to renew by updating your communication preferences. Some members will be automatically renewed. Others will receive renewal paperwork that must be completed, signed, and returned right away. If you need help completing your paperwork, contact your county Human Services Department. Don't risk a gap in your health coverage. Learn more at keepcocovered.com. Brought to you by the Department of Healthcare Policy and Financing and the Colorado Broadcasters Association.
Right now at Wendy's, when you buy either a Dave's Single, Spicy Chicken Sandwich, Medium Frosty, or 10-piece nuggets, you can get another for just $1. Your dollar never tasted so good. So it's obvious what everyone will get, right?
Definitely nugs.
Spicy chicken sandwich, Dave's Single, and a Frosty for me.
And a Frosty. Okay, who said Frosty and a Frosty? Pick your obvious choice. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's, buy one, get one for $1.
Limited time only. Price of participation may vary. U.S. Wendy's valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined in a combo or any other offer.
This is the Colorado Rapids postgame show on the Altitude Radio Network.
Join the Colorado Rapids this Saturday, July 15th at Dick's Sporting Park as they take on the Houston Dynamo and celebrate Military Appreciation Night. The Colorado Rapids look forward to dedicating this game to honoring the men and women who serve or have served in the armed forces. Tickets are on sale now at coloradorapids.com. Welcome back to the post-game show. Tonight, the Rapids and Timbers end in a scoreless draw, so both teams come away with a point. Over in the Gold Cup, the U.S. men's team in Panama, they're playing a barn burner right now. It was 0-0 after 90, so they went to extra time. Panama scored early in the extra time. They scored in minute number 99 to go up 1-0, but Jesus Ferreira came back and tied the game up just 6 minutes later. So right now, They're a minute 1:15. It is 1-1 between the U.S. and Panama. The winner of this game goes on to the championship game. In the Gold Cup, they will face the winner of the late game tonight in the Gold Cup. Jamaica and Mexico will go head-to-head. In the NBA Summer League, the Nuggets Summer League game was supposed to tip off 30 minutes ago, but it has not got underway because the game before it, Knicks and Magic went into overtime, and it just ended momentarily. The Knicks won that in overtime 82-80, but the Nuggets are about to take on the Utah Jazz there in Vegas in some Summer League action. But in our game, the Colorado Rapids and the Portland Timbers end in a scoreless draw. We'll continue after a break right here on the Altitude Radio Network.
Colorado Rapids Soccer on the Altitude Radio Network.
Hey, it's not too late to get the ultimate summer comfort package from Ultimate Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. Hey, Scott Hastings here. And right now, when you purchase any new AC system, Ultimate will also install free indoor air quality products worth up to $1,600. The free filtration system is the ultimate in protection from airborne pathogens, bacteria, viruses, and mold. And the pure air keeps your new AC running better, longer. It's the ultimate summer comfort package. Go to ultimateheatingandcooling.com to get it before it's too late. Offer ends July 31st.
If you have Health First Colorado, Colorado's Medicaid program, or Child Health Plan Plus, also known as CHIP, eligibility reviews are resuming. Have you changed your phone number or email address in the last 3 years? Have you moved? It's important we're able to reach you. Go to keepcocovered.com to learn how to update your contact information. Get notified when it's your time to renew by updating your communication preferences. Some members will be automatically renewed. Others will receive renewal paperwork that must be completed, signed, and returned right away. If you need help completing your paperwork, contact your county Human Services Department. Don't risk a gap in your health coverage. Learn more at keepcocovered.com. Brought to you by the Department of Healthcare Policy and Financing and the Colorado Broadcasters Association.
This is the Colorado Rapids postgame show on the Altitude Radio Network.
Welcome back as we wrap up your Colorado Rapids postgame show. Rapids and Timbers, scoreless draw tonight there at Dick's Sporting Goods Park as they played the second half of the game that they started on July 4th. So the stats after with the July 4th and tonight combined look like this. Possession percentage, Colorado had 56.6% of the possession. Timbers with 43.4 shots. The Rapids had 12 total shots, one of which was on goal. The Timbers, 9 total shots, 2 of which were on goal. 4 block shots for the Rapids, 3 for the Timbers, and the passing accuracy, 80% for Colorado, 73% for Portland. But each team with a point as the Rapids and Timbers finish with a scoreless draw tonight. And that is it. That's the whole enchilada. That is our broadcast. We want to thank everyone who made it possible. Starting with the man here in the studios, me holding it down, the radio machine, Mark Springer, and out at Dick's Sporting Park, Jesse Trio doing that engineering thing. Our next broadcast is Saturday night as the Rapids host the Houston Dynamo. Broadcast time is 7 o'clock. Once again, the final, Colorado 0, Portland 0 for Connor Cape and Brian Crook. I'm Mark Burnell, and thanks a lot for listening. Have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you on Saturday right here on the Altitude Radio Network.
You've been listening to the Colorado Rapids postgame show with Mark Bertinoli. Network producers are Jesse Trujillo, Alan Baca, Steve Nelson, Mark Springer, Jordan Berg, Dan Tanner, and Cole Smith. Network creative director is Marky Lindemulder. Network production director is Steve Cassidy. Traffic directors are Megan Rose and Tit Tantiwangumpai. Network sales manager is Dan Stores. Network director is Kevin Shockey. Chief network engineer is Jason Gorodetzer. Senior vice president of the Altitude Radio Network is Dave Fleck. This broadcast was a presentation of Major League Soccer and the Altitude Radio Network. Altitude Sports Radio, the station for all Denver sports. We now join our previously scheduled program already in progress.
Yeah, but, well, of course, why would you want to leave when you got him? I want to say this about Wembanyama. I was one of the people after the first game. I'm not going to say he's a bust or anything like that. Obviously, he had flashes. It's hard to say, when you see him in a summer league game, but there are certain things you could take away from that. And the fact that you were telling me that he was Tom Brady, not you particularly, but that he was Tom Brady.
It certainly wasn't me, because I'm on the other end. I go, I want to see the long. I'm not a hot take guy, Arnie.
Right. Well, it was the best thing it'll be the best thing in team sports, I think, is what Woj said or something.
No, there's a lot of folks that were throwing out those lines.
Completely wrong, 100%. Might not even win Rookie of the Year. You could tell that from one summer league game. So again, not to say he's a bust or anything, and he certainly did bounce back in the second game, but the summer league game is a big different game compared to the NBA. And as for what he said about the NBA not being physical as it is in France out there, I take that personally, Mike. I don't know. It's like you're taking a shot against the USA.
Oh, look at you! Team. You're making it an international incident.
No.
Look at you escalating this.
I get, but I take it
let's
personally.
Send the president out to talk about this. Come on.
That's like me coming up to Mike Tyson and said, "Yeah, I can take a punch from you."
Well, a lot of guys.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Tried that.
That's true too.
Once upon a time, old Mike might have let.
Catches up with you. Paid for by NHT SA NHTSA. Back here on VSIN tonight, Matt Humans, Holden Kushner, and we're going to go out to Massachusetts for John Sarabian, who Holden Kushner refers to as a mass hole. Right, Holden?
That is not true. I did not.
Right. And maybe they are.
Well, but I wasn't rooting against him until he took a shot at the NBA.
No, and the.
Take it quickly right back towards their own net as Piet collects it. Highlights Brian Gutierrez with his first goal. The 20-year-old put in a fantastic shift today, and he was rewarded for his efforts early. Wembanyama wins it. And a through ball all the way down to the Chicago attacking third, but Brady quick off his line and clears it forward. Kutsias is on it, into the 18, on his left foot, trying to cut it back. He does. Lays it off, and it's into the back of the net. Brian Gutierrez, the 20-year-old. His first goal with the Fire, and they strike in the 9th minute. A snatch and grab out of nowhere. The Fire take the lead. They score first, and they score second just a matter of moments later. Myron Highway Selassie in the 11th. Finds Gutierrez on the left wing. Trying to get by his defender. Onto his left foot. Towards the byline. Can he find somebody? Lays it off for Shaqiri. And Haile Selassie buries it to the near post with his left foot. The Fire strike for two in a 3-minute span. so dangerous right now. Chicago down the left wing. What a moment for Chicago. They tumble up the lead. And then just for good measure, one of the goals of the year for this Fire side off a free kick in the 34th minute. Gutierrez and Shaqiri are over it. 5 bodies lined up on the far post, making runs for the Fire. Shaqiri will take it to the middle with Haile Selassie. Right back to Shaqiri, and he curls it in. He beats Sirwa, and it's pure magic from Xherdan Shaqiri. 3 to the good here at Soldier Field. What a moment. What a half. What a match. Max Toma, Gonzalo Cigares, and Gonzalo. We had to wait a long time today when we got to Soldier Field today. It was pouring rain. We had I think what was a few tornado warnings. The crowd wasn't even allowed into their seats for a long time. They had to shelter for cover on the concourse. But, boy, they were gifted a beauty of an effort from Frank Lopez's squad today.
Yeah, excellent win from the team. I think that, a lot of curveballs thrown, right, with the weather and things that you cannot control. But at the end of the day, the team came out, was ready to play, and did their job.
I would say halfway through the season, this felt like really close to the bottom. Conference, it was only one team below them for a bit there, and that was Inter Miami, but they have found their stride. It felt like even thinking about the playoffs was just too much of a dream at that point, but there's still plenty of season left. There's 12 matches left, but this is a team that has now won 4 of their last 5. Half those wins at home, half those wins on the road. And you got to talk about this being maybe all of a sudden one of the hotter teams in MLS right now.
Yeah, you can see a team that it's gaining confidence, and it's important, right? You see the way that they play. Today was about grinding, about rolling up your sleeves and doing the job defensively, right? No matter about not having the ball, right? And
we are back underway. What a goal. All three of them on counterattacks tonight. St. Louis playing back to Kyle Hebert, the left center back, the sub. He sends it long down the channel looking for a Denerin. Knocked out by Maldonado. Ilie trying to clean up a second ball to Hollingshead, who heads it forward. Stipe with a nice header there to Seafood, just skies it high towards Ordaz. Nathan with a good strong header towards Buanga. Denis trying to drag it around the defense. He's waiting for some help. Denis into the area now on the right foot. Shot! Back post! Just wide. Nearly 4-0. Why wait for help if you could shoot the ball like that? And Denis just missed. Berkey long towards Adeniran on the near side. Chiellini gets ahead on it. Quick throw. Adeniran looking. Throws it in. Right back to him. 35 for goal. Squares in middle of the field. Stroud. It goes right under his foot. And all the way across the pitch for Hollingshead to chase down. About a minute and a half left. They'll probably add a little more after the goal by LAFC here late. Hollingshead's on it. Nobody really pressuring from St. Louis. Here comes Stroud now. He'll play it back to Maldonado in the corner. Got to be careful here. Now we want the shutout, too. I'm getting greedy. Maldonado near midfield, headed away by Hebert. Seafood gets a touch on it, right into the run of Acosta. Right out to Ordaz now on the left wing in one touch. Ordaz with his head up, racing to the 18. Ordaz on his left foot. Ordaz around the defender, cutting it to the back post, headed just away. Still in play enough, finally out for the corner. Oh, Nathan Ordaz gets a round of applause. And why not? This is the kind of play that is keeping this young man in matches, coming back off the bench every game nearly. His first assist in MLS, and that was nearly his second. Corner kick, far side of the pitch, outswinger. Kellen will just play it short there to Hollingshead, who then plays it around to Ilie. Right back to Hollingshead's run. Into the 18, but back out now on the perimeter. Seafood and Cheeky, and back out wide here to Seafood. On the left wing now. Jose with a cross towards the back post. Hebert heads it away, but only as far as Ilie. Sanchez still on it. Edge of the area now. Wonga trying to drag it around the defender. It's knocked away from him. And that is the ball game. It's over at BMO Stadium. Take that, St. Louis City at the top of the West. Now you feel who really is the class of the Western Conference. At least tonight it was LAFC. 3-0 the final. The black and gold with a convincing victory and three very similar goals. Counter-attacking to perfection tonight was LAFC. And quite frankly, we haven't seen a lot of great counter-attacking by LAFC this year. But tonight, they were on point and perfect, or nearly perfect at least, on the counter-attack, leading to the 3 goals and the 3-0 shutout victory over St. Louis in a massive 6-point game. The black and gold come away with a full 3 here at home, and it is a big one. LAFC improving to 10-6-6, now on 36 points, just 2 behind St. Louis, who falls to 12-8-2. LAFC improved to 7-2-3 here at BMO Stadium in MLS play. St. Louis City now even up on the road at 5-5-1. And most importantly, now you have one more game, this one on the road coming up on Saturday, where if you can get another good result, a victory there, then you have a nice break going into the Leagues Cup, where LAFC will be all the way into the group stage, out of the group stage rather, automatically. Let's go down to the pitch now. Mario Rees is with the goal scorer, Stipe Biuk. Mario.
Stipe, you got that pass from Buanga, and you scored, and you finished it. Take us through it.
Yeah, it was a great counter-attack. Buanga saw me there. He passed me, and it was an easy job to score.
You guys held St. Louis off the scoring sheet. It's a tough team, a first-place team. How'd you guys do it? It's your first time facing them. What makes them so tough?
They are very difficult team to play, very physical, direct. So I think we prepared good. We watched their games. Coaches did a well job analyzing them. And the score sheet tells us like 3-0. It's a very good win.
This is the last home game before the All-Star break. How important was it for you guys to get this win for the 32-52 and all the black and gold faithful?
Yes, especially for the fans that came today. It was last game until August, 20 August. So it was very important. I hope they enjoyed the game.
Congratulations on the goal. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, Dave.
Thank you, Mario. Stipe Biuk with a brilliant performance. Fully deserved win for him and for LAFC. As the black and gold really, really look good tonight. The 3-0 victory. We'll come back and wrap it up with a post-game show. Coming up next, right here on the home of the black and gold. This is ESPN LA.
LAFC St. Louis is a final. On ESPN LA, the Black and Gold postgame show presented by Heineken is next. ESPN LA. The Black and Gold play here. LAFC is a final. We kick off the Black and Gold postgame show presented by Heineken. LAFC St. Louis is a final. LAFC on ESPN LA.
This is the Black and Gold postgame show. This is the Black and Gold postgame show.
The Black and Gold postgame show is presented by Heineken. Heineken, official partner of Los Angeles Football Club. All the highlights, all the postgame news.
We are the heart of Los Angeles.
The Black and Gold postgame show.
This is the Black and Gold postgame show.
And by 1800 Tequila, the best taste in tequila. And BMO. BMO is proud to be the official bank of LAFC. We're committed to growing the game of soccer and to grow the good in the communities across California. And by Kaiser Permanente. As the team physicians of LAFC, we work to keep the heart of LA healthy and the hearts of LA thriving. Kaiser Permanente, together we thrive. And by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for locations and game-winning coupons off your next Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Here's Dave Denholm.
Back at BMO Stadium after a beautiful 3-0 win over St. Louis City SC. LAFC with a convincing 3 points here tonight. It's the first time in MLS play since May 13th that the Black and Gold have scored 3 goals in a match. That was also a 3-0 victory at Real Salt Lake. And this game was every bit as impressive as that one, as LAFC beat the top team in the Western Conference in the standings and thrash St. Louis City 3-0 the final. Let's get to the highlights of this one. Good effort early for LAFC. Second minute, nearly an own goal by St. Louis City's Lucas Bartlett. 25 from the end line. Cheeky with the overlapping run. Buanga feeds him at the end line. Cutting it back inside. It's headed away and over the bar. Lucas Bartlett nearly with an own goal. It's a corner kick for LAFC. Oh, dangerous times there for the Black and Gold offensively, and that's what you like to see out of Cheeky Palacios and Denis Buanga on that left wing. Really teaming up brilliantly there. Buanga laid it into the path of Palacios without even looking. Great cross by Cheeky. Bogusz was crashing that near post and would have been there had Bartlett not nearly almost put it in his own net. That really kind of set the tone in terms of the teamwork tonight. We saw a lot more of that to come. John McCarthy, though, called an action with Ryan Hollingshead making good defensive play as well here in the 26th minute. Here comes Buanga pressuring Berkey. Goes right up the middle of the field, though, to Blum. Too much space there. Blum finds an open Nelson on the left wing. 2 dribbles and he's at midfield. Chipping it into the middle of the park. Nicely done. Into the area now. Coming out is McCarthy to get one touch on it. Still loose. Joe Akiti. Edge of the 18. McCarthy retreating. Play back to Blum. Squares it all the way across the pitch near side. Vasilev into the 18 now. Here comes Pompeo. Oh, and a cross in blocked by Hollingshead. And out for a throw. Great defensive work by LAFC. It looked a little bit shaky there to start the play, but the Black and Gold recovered nicely. Good effort there by LAFC's defense. Speaking of Hollingshead, had a good header opportunity in the 39th minute. It will be an in-swinger here from Kellen Acosta. Right arm up in the air. Drops it and sends his teammates in motion. Towards the spot. Hollingshead with a header towards the back post and wide. He ran to the near post, got a good strong header on it towards the back post, but always wide. So 0-0 at the break. LAFC really started to get their foot on the ball kind of about 10 to 15 minutes into the second half. Started with an attempt by Denis Buanga in that first part of the second half. 22 yards off the end line. Chipping it into the middle there. Sifu takes it off his chest into the 18. Towards the end line. Sifu cuts it to the 6. Berkey at his foot. And a swing and a miss by Buanga at the 6, and Berkey grabs it. Berkey's first touch put it just behind the feet of Denis, who tried to swing at it and just couldn't get enough on it. Berkey was there for the second touch. 55th minute. That was close by the Black and Gold. 66th minute, a great play by Stipe Biuk to feed Carlos Vela in the middle. Luongo settles with a good first touch. Oh, he's got Bale in the middle, but he can't beat Bartlett's head. It is headed down. The Sifu makes the run. Sifu, great ball to Buick to the end line. Buick's crossed to Vela. Shot just wide to the far post. Vela got a touch on it from 5 yards out and missed to the far post. And again, Steve Buick with a great setup there. Oh, what a ball from Sifu to Buick. And he had Vela, and he knew it. Laid the perfect ball to Vela's run, and he missed it. Head buried in hands from Carlos Vela before the ball even crossed the goal end line because he knew he had missed it wide. You see this so often. You miss a chance like that. In the next minute, the other team comes down and gets a real good opportunity, sometimes even scoring. But John McCarthy said no in the 67th minute. In any event, they got to defend now. Pompeo, outswinging right-footed corner, near side of the pitch, drops the arm, sends it in. Near post, knocked out, still loose, shot blocked by Palacios with a dive. Cleared out, not cleared out. Shot from long range, and McCarthy touches it over. What a save! Nelson blasted it from 35, and McCarthy outstretched, make the save. 67th minute, still 0-0. On a third ball there, Nelson took a shot from 35, and McCarthy made a save. Wow. 72nd minute, it leads to today's Yamava Resort and Casino in San Manuel. Thrill of the match, Carlos Vela. Knockout header, Bartlett. Oh, nicely done by Sifu to just knock the ball forward. Vela making a run. It's Carlos Vela into the area. Vela on his left foot, shot, goal! Carlos Vela! LAFC won! St. Louis City nil. Oh, what a goal by Carlos Vela. And a great ball by Sifu. Vela was in the defensive half, so onside. And what a finish with the left foot. A toe-poking finish from Vela from about 15 yards out, and Berkey had no chance. He went far post. What a blistering shot there from Vela. 1-0. And it was a brilliant finish by Carlos Vela, but that wasn't the end. 82nd minute, we were talking about Steve Buick, who deserved a goal lately the way he played. Well, he got it. Back into the corner, Chiellini with the left foot up the line. Mwanga, nice header to keep it in play to Vela at midfield. Continues his run to Vela. Back heel to Mwanga. He's got Stipe in the middle if he wants him. Can he cross it? Buick settles, shot, goal! Did I tell you Steve Buick was due? 2-0 LAFC. Oh, what a counterattack that was for the black and gold. Denis Mwanga feeds Steve Buick after a brilliant layoff by Carlos Vela. Run, Denis, run, and what a ball. Buick took it out of one time, and Roman Berkey stranded again by his defense. Steve, you beautiful gem. I love this kid like he's my own. His third goal of the season. And BMO Stadium is rocking. Then in the 90-plus minute, why not Jose Cifuentes, who fed Carlos Vela on the first goal? Why not get one of your own, young man? Danilo dribbling down that wing around a couple of defenders. Danilo puts it in the run of Ordaz on that right wing and continues down the middle. He's got Sifu in the middle. Ordaz trying to find somebody with the left foot. Chipping it towards the middle. Sifu settles. On the left foot. Shot. Goal! 3-0 LAFC! Oh, what a veteran play from the youngster Nathan Ordaz. He settled the ball and let his teammates catch up. And boy, did Sifu catch up and then some. Jose Cifuentes, his first goal of the season after an earlier assist. What a night for Jose. And what a cross from Ordaz. Cifuentes with a brilliant left-footed finish from 16. LAFC 3, St. Louis City 0. And that is how it would end on a perfect night for LAFC in a battle atop the Western Conference. The best record in the West goes down here at BMO Stadium. And once again, LAFC dominant against expansion sides here at BMO Stadium. Still coming up, we'll have the game changer powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change on the home of the black and gold, ESPN LA.
Becoming America's best-selling brand means you never settle for anything less. Like the Ford F-150. With its premium-grade muscle and finely tuned intelligence, it's a beast with brains. The Ford Bronco Sport. With unquestioned toughness and capability, it's built to take on the mountains. And Ford's complete lineup of all-wheel drive SUVs gives you the power, style, and space you need for life on the go. Contact your local Ford store for exclusive offers on Ford's full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Sales quote based on calendar year sales.
Just a sec. Listen, it's hard to balance work, family, and school. But it's easier when your university is built for students with a lot on their plate. Since 1976, University of Phoenix has helped over 1 million working adults earn their degree. Come see what they can do for you. Find out more at phoenix.edu. University of Phoenix. We rise for you. Okay, what's going on?
There's a common misbelief today that to go further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine, or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing, balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly.
What does it take to make the world's most awarded tequila? 1800 Tequila knows it takes dedication down to every drop. It's more than just harvesting the finest blue agave. It's using it in a 200-year-old recipe recognized by tequila experts as the best in its class. So when you choose 1800 Tequila, you choose taste above all. 1800, the best taste in tequila. 1800 Tequila, Proximo, Jersey City, New Jersey. 21 and older, please drink responsibly.
Sweet, savory, refreshing. Those are just a few words to describe the new Baskin-Robbins Mangonada. Our tribute to this traditional Mexican beverage combines the bright, tropical flavor of mango, the tangy kick of chamoy, and the spice of Tajín Clásico seasoning, leaving taste buds with an unforgettably unique experience. It's the perfect way to sip in the new season. Try a Mangonada today at Baskin-Robbins. Sweet, savory, score.
If your colors are black and gold, then you know the heart of LA. And if you're one of 4 million that call LA home, then you're the heart that keeps LAFC going strong. As the team physicians of LAFC, Kaiser Permanente knows that a strong team needs a stronger community. And we're dedicated to helping keep LAFC, their fans, and LA at their absolute best. Because shoulder to shoulder we stand, and together we thrive. Kaiser Permanente.
200% more power, 300% longer battery life, and 100% faster charging. That's what pros can expect from Flex Power Tools. Featuring stacked lithium battery technology, this game-changing power keeps pros on the job and off the sidelines, so they can outwork, outperform, and outlast the competition. And it's backed by the Flex lifetime warranty for all tools, batteries, and chargers. Stay in the game with Flex Power Tools, a proud sponsor of LAFC. Visit flexpowertools.com to check out the full lineup of 24-volt tools.
What does a bank like BMO know about soccer? Well, we've been a fan for 2 decades. Helped over 250,000 kids take the pitch. And invested $25 million in support of youth athletes. But we're not just growing the game, we're growing the good. We're a bank that helps millions of customers make real financial progress. And that's something we can all cheer for. BMO, official bank of LAFC. BMO Harris Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
You're listening to the Black and Gold postgame show, recapping everything that went down tonight.
This is the Black and Gold postgame show.
The Black and Gold postgame show presented by Heineken.
The Black and Gold postgame show is presented by Heineken. Heineken, official partner of Los Angeles Football Club.
This is LAFC's head coach, Steve Cherundolo. This is the Black and Gold postgame show.
LAFC St. Louis is a final.
Once again.
Back to Dave Denholm.
Oh, it is always good to hear this. But really, really good tonight. Win, 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 win. LAFC, 1 for each goal. Wait, that was 4 wins. Sorry. 3 goals and the win. There we go. That's the win, 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 win. We'll take it. LAFC 3, St. Louis City. City SC, go home. 3-0 the final. And what a game it was. LAFC fully deserving it. 3 counterattack goals that were run to perfection. And I got to be honest with you, the way teams play LAFC often, LAFC doesn't get 3 counterattack chances in a month sometimes. And they took all 3 tonight and buried the top team in the Western Conference standings here at BMO Stadium. You want to make sure St. Louis doesn't get too far ahead of themselves mentally, thinking they're all that, right? Sometimes every team needs to be humbled, especially a first-year squad on the road here at BMO Stadium, and that's what LAFC did. It is time for the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Game Changer, and I got to tell you, I think it was the substitution of Stipe Biuk coming into the match, and what a game he had. He set up Carlos Vela with a great attempt in the 66th minute, and Vela just missed. But then, in the 82nd minute, he wasn't the setter-up guy. He wasn't the setup man. He was the finisher, and he fully deserved this reward. Back into the corner, Chiellini with the left foot up the line. Mwanga, nice header to keep it in play to Vela at midfield. Continues his run to Vela. Back heel to Mwanga. He's got Stipe in the middle if he wants him. Can he cross it? Biuk settles. Shot. Goal! Did I tell you Stipe Biuk was due? 2-0 LAFC. Oh, what a counterattack that was for the black and gold. Denis Mwanga feeds Stipe Biuk after a brilliant layoff by Carlos Vela. Run, Denis, run, and what a ball. Biuk took it out of one time, and Roman Perky stranded again by his defense. Stipe, you beautiful gem. I love this kid like he's my own. His 3rd goal of the season, and BMO Stadium is rocking. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for locations and to score game-winning coupons off your next Valvoline Instant Oil Change. And I really feel that Biuk was a game changer there. Now, LAFC were leading 1-0 at the time, but that goal really, really iced it for LAFC. No going back for St. Louis. LAFC would add a goal later in the match. Hey, still to come, we take a quick preview of LAFC's next match coming up on Saturday night against Minnesota United on the road. Plus, we're going to bring you the Flex Power Tools save of the match, and it was a good one. All that and more on the home of the black and gold, ESPN LA.
Bet on your team, not your cooking abilities. Find what you need to hit the spot by ordering Postmates, the official on-demand delivery partner of Los Angeles Football Club. Use code LA30 to get 30% off your first 3 orders of $35 or more. Terms apply.
A great football club knows how to use the depth on its squad.
And your game day drink needs the right players too.
I'm going with Captain Morgan, a flavourful start.
Yeah, let's round out the squad with ginger ale and
a lime wedge.
Delicious.
Sub in the captain. Visit CaptainMorgan.com to find Captain near you. Drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spiced Rum. Premium Caribbean rum with spice and other natural flavors. 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
Hey, LAFC fans. If you're in need of large format printed graphics and installation, or projection mapping to bring a massive building to life, or creative designs to make your message pop, look no further than LAFC's own official signage partner, A3 Visual. A3 Visual is a full-service visual solutions company specializing in large format printing, immersive events, creative design, fabrication, and installation. Make the world your canvas with A3 Visual. Visit them today at a3visual.com.
Arriba, Chela. We don't get it to make it this match. Drink arriba for the win. It's a better Michela. Drink arriba for the win. It's a better Michela. Oh la la la. Arriba, Chela. Oh la la la.
If your colors are black and gold, then you know the heart of LA. And if you're one of 4 million that call LA home, then you're the heart that keeps LAFC going strong. As the team physicians of LAFC, Kaiser Permanente knows that a strong team needs a stronger community. And we're dedicated to helping keep LAFC, their fans, and LA at their absolute best. Because shoulder to shoulder we stand, and together we thrive. Kaiser Permanente.
There's a common misbelief today that to go further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends. Because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing, balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Today, with so much uncertainty in our lives, it's understandable to feel stressed and anxious. Score a goal by using CalHope's free resources to take care of your mental health. Make a game plan by calling our warm line at 833-317-4673. That's 833-317-4673. Or live chat at calhope.org. That's calhope.org. CalHope, official partner of Los Angeles Football Club. Bet on your team, not your cooking abilities. Find what you need to hit the spot by ordering Postmates, the official on-demand delivery partner of Los Angeles Football Club. Use code LA30 to get 30% off your first 3 orders of $35 or more. Terms apply. LAFC St. Louis is a final.
You're listening to the Black and Gold Postgame Show, presented by Heineken.
The Black and Gold Postgame Show is presented by Heineken. Heineken, official partner of Los Angeles Football Club.
Recapping everything that went down today. LAFC.
This is John McCarthy, number 77, Los Angeles Football Club. This is the Black and Gold Postgame Show.
Once again,
back to Dave Denholm.
Look, great teams are going to go through rough stretches, no question about it. So when they turn it around, it's not unexpected, but boy, it sure does feel good, though. 3-0 win over St. Louis City here at BMO Stadium tonight. It's time for the Flex Power Tools save of the match, 67th minute. And what a save it was from John McCarthy. In any event, they got to defend now. Pompeo, outswinging right-footed corner, near side of the pitch, drops the arm, sends it in. Near post, knocked out, still loose, shot blocked by Palacios on the dive. Cleared out, not cleared out. Shot from long range, and McCarthy touches it over. What a save! Nelson blasted it from 35, and McCarthy outstretched, make the save. 67th minute, still 0-0. On a third ball there, Nelson took a shot from 35, and McCarthy made a save. Wow. Throughout the season, Flex is going to be donating $100 to Habitat for Humanity for each save made by an LAFC goalkeeper at home. Tonight, $200 more will be added to that total for Habitat for Humanity. 2 saves for John McCarthy, including that one. And wow, I got to tell you, John Nelson, to his credit, got that shot off. And really before anybody thought that was happening, except for John McCarthy, thankfully. He was ready and really made a brilliant fingertip save to tip it over the bar. Otherwise, hey, who knows? Game on, right? Well, LAFC turn it all around and win 3-0. Some of the final stats. LAFC nearly 60% of the possession. 11 shots to 9. They outshoot St. Louis. It was a pretty nip and tuck